So we're out here in Sutherland. It's a boys' weekend. The seven of us. We stargazing. We went to Salt. We're out in the dorp. We're eating out. We're camping. We're brine. We're making marshmallows. The trip to the Northern Cape has been amazing. It's a 4-hour drive from Cape Town. But if you want to see how we got here and what we did, watch this video.
Let's go!
This week on Off the Beaten Track, myself and the boys ventured out to the Northern Cape, all the way to Sutherland, a little town tucked away 350 kilometers away from Cape Town, roughly 4 hours. This place is the #1 stargazing spot in the Southern Hemisphere. So if you live in Cape Town or in South Africa and you haven't been to Sutherland, you need to make a plan. We hooked up with Jurg, the owner of Sutherland, and we did some stargazing the evening. What an experience. We set up camp. We're a bit sweaty and hot. It's stupidly hot here. It's like 38 or something. So we're going to go watch the stars with Jurg now. He's got his own telescopes. And he's going to show us the stars. And it's a clear evening. It's just hot. Very hot.
Gaan 'n lekker aandjie saam met me. Good evening, a warm welcome. I hope you will enjoy what I'm about to present to you. You are supposed to write your exam now, but I feel a little bit sorry for you because we've got some cloud cover. So we're first going to look and then you're going to write your exam, and maybe after that we're going to look till you are satisfied. But now think, that is only 1 second. So the moment you talk about a light year, never think about time, but about the distance covered in that period. So it will be 300,000 kilometers per second, times 64 a minute. And you know the phrase by now, our men are from Mars, women from Venus. Okay, you can come to me. Please keep your eye 10 millimeters away, look straight ahead and don't.
After the stargazing tour, Jurg takes you into his private little auditorium, where he then takes you through everything you've seen, piece by piece, explains to you so you know what you really saw. Because most of us look at the sky and see Orion's belt, but we don't really know what's Orion's belt. Here he shows you exactly what it is. Your kids will love it because there's real dinosaur fossils. So if you've got kids that's into dinosaurs, they need to see this. They can even go home with a little dinosaur egg. So I'm here with Jurg Wagener, the owner of Sutherland Stargazing Campsite. He's got 15 campsites with a splash pool, and he does private stargazing shows every night. He's got 7 Celestian motorized telescopes. You won't believe what you see here. I'm going to put some pictures at the top of the screen and you'll see what it looks like here in the evenings. Jurg, stars. Is this the clearest we're going to get in the Southern Hemisphere?
I think so. At the moment there's a little bit of moon in the sky. So you must always remember that when the moon is up, the moon is now rising. It is full moon on the 10th now. So every night you get a little bit more moon. But when there's no moon, 10 times better than what you saw last
what
night.
months of the year would you say is best for people to come down?
Every month is a good month.
I'm going to post a picture also now of the moon that I took with my iPhone through the eyepiece. Yeah. And you must see the clarity on this. Like I've looked through a lot of camera lenses and stuff, but I've never been able to see each and every crater and curve and indent on the moon like these telescopes.
I really like what I do, and it's a case of that even if there are only 2 people at night or 50 people, I will give you the same input, because it's not fair that if I have few people, you're just going to rush it off and finish it off like that.
Just because it's 2 people?
Yes. So for me, I'm addicted to the stars now. And what counts in my favor is that we are in the best place in South Africa. If you cut the world in half, we've got the largest telescope in the Southern Hemisphere. I mean, what more do you want? Eh? And also the fact that we have more than 80% cloudless nights makes it so the night is a little bit cloudy, which is most unusual.
It's just unbelievable. Like, I can't reiterate enough how insane it is to be out here. It's hot, there's no clouds. There's a bit of wind today, but I mean a bit of wind with like 36 degrees. So you have to understand that it's really hot. But it's a perfect family place. I mean, kids love it. I love it.
I mean, I'm definitely, my wife's not with me on an all boys weekend like I showed you in the beginning, but I definitely want to bring my wife out here, and I want everybody to come out here, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's these small towns. If you don't support them, they wither and die, and they've got so much more to offer. I mean, we've all done, like I said to you in the like in previous videos, we've all done Langebaan and Neisner and Godini and wherever you go. But there's so much that's hidden in small towns that people miss out, that they don't go to. You know, like your Sutherlands, your McGregors, your Mikey's Fontaines. There's so many things, and you're only going to get to see those things if you venture out and go to those places. A lot of people, you know, people's got this idea that people, they're very scared to just venture out and try something new, because you know what, if it's not what we want it to be. But the thing is, you're only going to find it if you try, and you and this Jurg's wife, and then you're only going to find these places. And you know, you can go to a place and 10 people might say it's boring, but you could make it exciting. I mean, there's not much to do, and I'll be very honest with you, there's not much to do in Sutherland in the daytime, but you drive out, you look at the nature, you go to there's a planetarium. We took a drive out to Salt. There's nice restaurants out here. We had a place, Old Mule.
Yeah,
we had a lunch at Old Mule. It used to be the mill of the town that they changed that. But here, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
It's probably the shortest weekend I've ever had.
Yeah.
Should have been longer,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah.
Get in your van, your car, come down to Southern. You don't need a 4x4 to come down here.
Mr. B.
Copy Tango 7, over.
After breakfast, we decided to explore the town a bit. We stumbled upon this cute little planetarium in the main road, and then also my favorite thing when going out on the long road is looking at the old churches in these old towns. You always find these amazing steeples. And then for the afternoon we headed out to SALT, which stands for South African Large Telescope. Now if you're coming out this side, there's no point if you're not coming to SALT. Your kids will love it. They've got dinosaur eggs, nice exhibitions, a little gift shop. I wonder what those shoes are for on the gate. Sutherland's such a small, quaint town. It's got so much to offer. As small as it is, it's a really nice place to go to. Then we decided to head back because there was a thunderstorm on its way, and you all know camping in a thunderstorm, scary experience.
Anyway, are you sleeping?
I'm not sleeping on the
Yeah, so this morning we are in Sutherland.
Sutherland.
Sutherland. You know how far is Sutherland? It's not that far, it's 4 hours away. It is far, but it's one of the most worthy places to ever come. We saw the stars, we're in the middle of nowhere. It's hot, it's a bit of a breeze, but it's not a cold breeze, it's a warm breeze. But what is lekker about coming to this side of the world is that you get so many things that you can do that you're not used to seeing in Cape Town. And there's so many. We met a nice couple now that's touring also. So this morning we're making breakfast. We're making bacon and eggs with rolls, because we don't have the ladies. This is a boys' weekend, so there's no feta this weekend, and there's no croissants,
There's no salads.
and there's no salads. I mean, last night we had a dry roll, and on the dry roll we had chips. That's Dino's in the tent, and we had. I don't know. We just had chips. We just had chips. Yeah, say. I could cook, man. You know, at least bought like chicken strips or something. Anyway, but it was lekker. So now we're gonna make breakfast. You can watch.
So when you find yourself out in Sutherland, there's only one place to stay, and that's Starland. You've got the astronomy, the wildlife, the dinosaur display. Don't forget the kids can take home little eggs. The place is just so perfectly laid out. It's so pristine and clean. All thankful to Jurg's wife. You've got these bomas that just protect you from the wind, so you can always make a fire. The ablution is just perfectly clean and nice. Hot water. You've got the camping stands. There's 15 stands in total. You can either camp or bring your caravan on it. I'd say they're roughly about 10 meters by 10 meters. but you've got power at each point. You've got your own little braai, so you don't have to bring a braai with, or you don't have to go to the boma. And then obviously we've got the splash pool. It's not a swim pool, but on a hot day in the Karoo, you'd want a splash pool. All the campsites are surrounded by 6-meter trees that Jurg planted about 15 years ago, and they provide perfect and ample shade to your campsite.
Braai.
With a fan.
With a fan, check it out. It's raining, but we got a fan. We're gonna make this braai work. Tonight we're gonna frit nippy boos.
Without the rolls.
Without rolls, we've got rolls, but we're gonna frit it.
After the storm passed, we managed to get done with the braai. Lekker braai by the fire. We had this little boma we were sitting in. No wind, just the guys. Sutherland, you've been amazing. And then finally it was time to head home. The drive was long. It felt way quicker than the drive up. As you know, when you're driving home, it's always quicker than driving up. But it's a drive I wish lasted a bit longer. It's driving through the countryside, through Cape Town, through the Western Cape, through the Northern Cape. It's just really beautiful. It's something that every South African needs to experience. So Sutherland, you've been amazing, and we're going to be back sooner than you think.